EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich with your outlook for March 3rd, 2025. It is Monday. We are back to work, and Kinsley's Family Market in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania sponsors the Monday video forecast. This March, Kinsley's is celebrating the change of season with unbeatable deals on everything you need. Lenten specials with great prices on the freshest seafood delivered daily. Get ready for St. Patrick's Day with all the green and gold, from corned beef to potatoes and cabbage. And don't forget your favorite beer from Kinsley's Beer to Go department. And last but not least, March Madness can't be enjoyed without their slam dunk deals on snacks and drinks. And if you don't want to cook, just call their catering department. Visit Kinsley's ShopRite and make your March a winner. They are Kinsley's Market proud sponsor of the Monday video forecast. So we have a mostly sunny day today. It is going to be cold, still below average, but nothing like it was yesterday where it was a lot breezier. We're not really dealing with too much of a breeze today. Temperatures won't be as cold as they were on Sunday either, although it will be below average. You see above me, the temperature spread is 36 to 42 today. So not quite as cold as Sunday, but still below average for this time of year. Then it's going to turn around quite considerably here on Tuesday, with temperatures getting back into, for most areas, into the 50s, 48 to 56. So a big turnaround, but we'll call it partly to mostly cloudy skies because we're going to have a warm front in the vicinity here. So a dry warm front, but it's going to be a warm front nevertheless, and that's going to lead a little bit more in the way of clouds, so not quite as much sunshine here on Tuesday, but we are expecting a dry day. Now, this next system coming in, this midweek front, has been talked about a lot here. This is just going to be rain. There's no wintry implications for this. If you saw the social media posts we put up on, I believe it was Saturday that my staff put that up there, that there would not be a Weather Weeklies video this week, and there wasn't. The last one is going to be the last one we did in the end of February. There is just no significant wintry prospects that we have to cover here going forward. So there's really no sense in keeping it going just for the sake of keeping it going. And we don't do it outside of the wintry season. So really no chance for this particular system here on Wednesday to be anything other than rain. And that's because we have an occluded front that wraps up here in the upper Midwest and Great Lakes region, way off to the west here. And it has this very deep cold front that becomes almost meridionally aligned, which means north-south. So you're going to have a southerly wind flow coming in ahead of this, and very warm temperatures on Wednesday. They're going to get close to the 60-degree mark, if not exceeding in a few places. And then we're going to have rain. Okay, rain is going to be coming in with this front. It looks like on Wednesday morning, and then continues through the afternoon. You might have like a brief lull before a few more showers rotate in afterwards, but there could be a decent amount of rain with this. And here's the remainder of the showers after that front moves through and it gets windy in the wake of this. I'll cover that in a second here too. Here is the NAM Future Simulated Radar. This is not the high-res version because it doesn't come in range yet. We'll cover this in Tuesday's video. But you do have rain coming across the region here. The severe weather aspect of this will likely remain further south of the region. We are going to watch these areas right in here, from south and east of there. There could be some severe weather with that, and I think it's mostly going to be thunderstorms that have some gusty winds with them as the main threat here. But areas northwest are going to be a lot more stable, I think, and it's probably, you might see a rumble of thunder as this rolls through, but that'll be the extent of it. But this comes in during the course of the morning and then lasts through the afternoon. You might get a little bit of a break in between here before a few more showers rotate through during the evening hours. And as the front moves through, you'll know it moves through because the wind's going to really pick up, okay? So here is the rainfall estimates, early estimates for this, anywhere on either side of an inch here. So anywhere from like 3/4 of an inch to an inch and a quarter is a good safe bet here, at least for the interior. Maybe a little bit less further south and east because there would be more thunderstorm related down here. And then as far as the wind, we have an upper air jet coming in, a coal-aligned jet. You go up to different heights of the atmosphere that are going to be pretty strong. So you're going to have some pretty good wind transport down to the surface, and we'll get some gusty winds as that front crosses and in the immediate hours after it. So we're looking at, like, at some point during the course of Wednesday afternoon through the course of the evening, we'll have these winds increasing. And looking at this in terms of a gust swath is probably the best way to do this, because it's going to be, once the front moves through, you get the winds pick up, and you can see the interior areas here are getting a lot of low 40 gusts when that front comes through, and then you'll have consistent gusts in the 30 to 40 mile per hour range through the evening. But you notice these areas down here that are in this orangish color. As you've heard further south and east, you're getting some gusts here that are actually showing to be in the low 50s down in the Delmarva region here, South Jersey, Delaware, eastern shore of Maryland. So we'll keep an eye on that for the wind aspect of this, and this is all related to this upper level jet and where it's located. So it looks like the farther southeast you go, the better chance you get to see the higher wind gusts. So there's probably going to be some wind advisories put in place for some of these areas down further southeast, because the interior, I don't think you're quite going to get there. A lot of 30 to 40 gusts, maybe some lower 40s in terms of peak gusts temporarily, but this is not going to be a long duration deal. And then in the wake of this, once this moves out later in the overnight, we'll have the winds come down a little bit. All right. We are going to remain breezy, though, on both Thursday and Friday in the wake of this system. We are turning cooler, but not really cold. Okay. So we're going to have temperatures in the generally near average for this time of year in the upper 40s or thereabouts. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday are all like that, where temperatures in the upper 40s to near 50. And we do have another system that's going to be making its way toward us here on Saturday. Right now, this looks like it's going to be too mild to see anything other than showers from this. Just a few showers, though. It's a very minor system. This is the one that we are going to be watching during this time frame that the models a couple weeks ago were saying, maybe it'll be a big storm here. Well, it's not going to happen. So that's why we stopped the Weather Weekly's videos. There's just really no sense in continuing because when we get beyond this and we get into Sunday and then into next week, we're going to have temperatures getting into well into the 50s, maybe some 60s as we get into next week. And dare I say, ahead of midweek of the following week, we might actually be touching 70 at a few places. So it's going to be quite warm down the road. But I think we're going to have this cool shot come in here at the end of this week, which just gets us back to average. Thursday, Friday, Saturday is going to be breezy both Thursday and Friday. Then this little weak system moving through here on Saturday, we'll keep an eye on it just in case, but I don't expect much other than a few showers at this point. And then back to partly cloudy skies for the second half of your weekend with milder temperatures back into the 50s. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for March 3rd, 2025. Have a great Monday.